Hi, and welcome to the series on the AI chatbot in SuperChat. In 3 videos, you'll learn everything you need to know about the chatbot to use it for your specific applications and create a completely new communication experience for your customers. You might be thinking, okay Nima, there's a lot of talk about AI these days, but what does that actually mean for me? You can think of the AI chatbot as a helpful employee who is specialized in certain areas and is eager to share their knowledge. For example, you could train the chatbot to act as a sales representative, allowing your leads to chat via WhatsApp and have consultation sessions about various products or services. There are absolutely no limits to its application. Whether it's a travel agency, gym, sales, support, e-commerce, recruiting, and so on. There's something for everyone. Personal coach, support staff, sales representative, travel agent, and so on. With SuperChat, you can now offer your own AI chatbot via WhatsApp. It's super easy to set up in under only 60 seconds with no programming skills required. So, to make it as easy as possible for you to implement your first chatbot, in the first video, we'll start by explaining how the feature works in SuperChat. I hope you're just excited as I am and ready to dive in. Our AI chatbot is your new AI employee who never sleeps, never gets sick, and learns something new every day. Just like training a new employee, you only need to tell it what to do and how to behave in certain situations and provide your company's internal knowledge by linking to your website or uploading files with FAQs or other information. Think of it as the handbook you give to new employees during onboarding. A format that works perfectly for this is FAQs, frequently asked questions, in a question-answer format. This means you create pairs of questions and answers on the topic you want to teach the AI and write them down in a document. The second part of the training is defining a role description for your chatbot. Here you give the AI all the instructions on how it should behave. It's important to first establish the basic role the AI will take on. For example, is it a specialist in sales, support, travel tips, or cooking recipes? You have no restrictions here. The only important thing is that the knowledge you train the chatbot with matches its role. Remember, the more detailed your role description, the better the AI will know how to behave. Besides the area of use, such as sales assistant, support, etc., you can also specify behaviors and character traits for the AI. For instance, you can decide whether the AI should address people formally or informally, or adopt a particular style of speech. So, now the AI has the knowledge it needs to perfectly fulfill the role it's been assigned. The next question is how the AI gets activated in the first place. This is done through an automation flow that recognizes a trigger word which has been set and then activates the chatbot. The AI naturally integrates 100% into the communication flow. Once the message with the trigger word is sent, the AI gets to work and responds with a greeting message. The contact is now in an automated conversation that continues until the contact either doesn't send a message for a certain period or expresses a desire to speak with a human. Depending on what happens, the conversation can either be marked as completed or assigned to a staff member. So, to summarize, the AI chatbot is set up in 2 steps. The first step involves defining the role and gathering all the knowledge that the chatbot needs to fulfill its role. In the second step, an automation is used to activate the chatbot and start the conversation. The conversation begins with a greeting message and ends either when the contact stops responding or when a staff member is requested. The conversation is then automatically assigned. And that's it. This is how simple it is to use AI in SuperChat. Because it's so easy, you have incredible flexibility in applying the chatbots. There are really no limits. But of course, this was just the first part and the introduction to AI chatbots. In the next video, we'll walk through the interface together and I'll show you step by step how to set up your first chatbot. And in the third and final video of this short series, we'll go through some really exciting chatbot examples that are sure to inspire you to get creative yourself. So, see you in part 2.